Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Davian, as you know, and today we're here again with ejay. What's your thought, fam, on like what advice would you give to people that's, you know, going through a rough time in life, you know?
Ooh.
Anything they're going through, like what advice could you give them to, you know what I mean, to like never give up and you know, keep strong?
That's a tough one when you're going through it yourself. I'm gonna come at it from the mental health side because I can relate to that. It's a journey, man.
Yeah.
And one day you might think, yeah, I'm good, and then the next day you could be down.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk to no one. Don't even want to get you out your own bed. Like, there's times where I'm like, my bed is my safe space. Where it's like, there's times I've been so like down. The start of this year, I say the first 3-4 months of this year, I was down, and there was times I'd be in my bed and I'd look outside my bed. There's times I couldn't get out of my bed. Times I couldn't get out of my bed. It's just, only advice I can say is take it day by day. Speak to your loved ones. Speak to your friends. If you've got girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever, speak to them.
Yeah.
Make them understand. But then at the same time, it's hard to talk to people. I remember when I told someone about like my dark thoughts, like suicidal thoughts and everything there, and it was tough. Like, you gotta tell your mum and people, like, yeah, you've had those thoughts. That's the hardest thing you can go. That's the hardest thing to like tell someone you love. Yeah, I've had thoughts of
Doing something that's
ending it.
Like, yeah.
And it's like, it's one of them ones. Like, I've never had therapy. Is that the word? There's another word for it. But I'd recommend it, and I'm trying to come when we're slowly trying to come out of lockdown and everything there. I'm gonna try and sort it out still, because talking to someone that's not your friend, not your family, I found it easier. Cause last year when I was going to church and that, the church I used to go to, I spoke to these twins. I just opened up to them straight away because I didn't really know them. Whereas when it's someone that you love, it's like well, I'm an overthinker, so it's like I'll overthink it. I'll be like, oh, when should I pull them aside? And you don't want to make it look too serious and them things there. So, because then you never know, they might be going through something. So it's like, the way I'm talking to the camera now, someone in the comments or someone who views it could be like, oh, like, he's going through it.
Yeah,
or
they can relate.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you might bounce off each other. So it's one of them ones, like, it's tough. When it comes to mental health side anyway, it's tough. Or if it's anxiety, depression, because I haven't been diagnosed, but I know I'm depressed. I've gone through deep depression. I'm just slowly trying to get out of it. Slowly trying to get out of I call it a rut. Slowly. And I think anxiety comes into it because there's times I don't like being in places where there's loads of people. I don't like it. Yeah. I'm a shy person, so I've got a little bit of anxiety as well. When I've looked into depression and anxiety, they've like popped up on each other's page, like, oh, depression's on the anxiety page, and anxiety, like, you click on it and you read it and that. So it's one of them. Take it day by day and just try not to overthink things. That sounds so. Because this guy will tell you I overthink everything.
Yeah, he does.
I overthink everything. So
yeah, that is right. Try not to overthink it. You know, sometimes it's going to be hard not to overthink it, but just stay calm. You know, stay relaxed, and just, as I say, anything that you're going through or anything, it takes time for it to, you know, heals and get better. Yeah. So as you say, don't overthink it. Well, try your best not to anyways, you know what I'm saying? Because
it's like, certain things can hit you at certain times. It might hit you not. It might, for example, you might have a death in the family and right away it might not hit you. Whereas 2-3 months down the line, it might be like, boom, and it just hits you. Like, I remember when my granddad passed, and at first, it hit me, don't get me wrong, it hit me, and I was emotional and stuff. But then I tried to keep strong for my mum, and the rest of my family. And when I'm like, when you're round your family and that, And I remember one time I was on a train in Watford and I just broke down.
Started crying.
Broke down in front of my ex, just broke down. She understood straight away. And I don't know what it was, like something just popped into my head. And I just broke down right in front of her. Literally.
Yeah,
and that was over both my granddads. But it's one of them ones, man. It takes time. It takes time. Especially when it comes to bereavement, that's what it's called. There isn't a time limit on bereavement. Like, someone could like, my granddad passed, what, 2 years ago now? And people, like, we still have the days where it's like, oh, damn.
Miss him.
Of course. There's days where it's like, you'll think about certain things and you're like, damn. And you just might be, just for a good couple of minutes, you just sit there and you're like this, and you're just thinking about memories and stuff. Or you might break down, or might bring tears, or so it's like, just try and find a way to cope with things, like whether it's seeing people, doing something you love. You might be, if something's your peace, like, let's just say you want to go to the park and kick a ball, just to take mind off things, go for a run, just to take mind off things, read a book, go for a walk, go for a drive,
keep active,
see people. Yo, car. When I went through certain experiences end of last year, I nearly seen this guy every day. I nearly seen this. I just used to come to his workplace,
but that's
help him clean up and everything. Like, it's one of them ones.
And that's what you need to do. Like,
try and keep your mind occupied. That's the one.
It's good to talk to people as well. Obviously, I know what EJ is saying. Sometimes you get uncomfortable, but not even to talk to people about your problems, but just like have a general conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because half the time you don't need to tell no one what you're going through. You just need someone to just talk to about. You know what I mean? How's the day going or something, to get your mind off certain things. You know what I mean? And then I feel like as long as you start doing that and keeping active, you start to heal slowly. You know what I mean? Because I say everything takes time in life. You know, it doesn't happen overnight, whatever you're going through. So, you know, keep yourself active. Don't just sit in the house and be depressed and all them things. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's not going to help. So, I definitely recommend, you know, just keep active. You know, go for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Do things just to take your mind off it.
Yeah, because life's experiences, they can come at any time. Yeah. You might think, that's the thing. You might start planning things. You might get a job, because I had this October last year. I got a job. I got a job at the time where I needed something to happen in my life. Like, my mind needed to just be busy, or I needed to be busy. So I got a job and I ended up starting going gym. And a month later, I never knew, boom, lost it. That's when I hit major depression. It wasn't just that as well. It was other things, but it's like, that's when it hit major depression. And some people might think, oh, that's a job though, isn't it? But it's like, when at that time, that was everything I had. That was the one thing I had. And I just lost it. It was like, that was it. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
All the things that I lost within 2 years, I was just like, what's the point anymore?
And that's the thing about life. You're going to have challenges. And without challenges in life, and it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So it can knock you down, but it's how you get back up. You know what I mean? And like, because this guy, he's been through a lot still. You know what I'm saying? And he's strong, fam. So, you know, it's just a message you're trying to get across to people, whatever you're going through, whether it's mental issues or depression,
physical,
anything.
You might not like something on your body.
Yeah.
Like,
because life is a lot to deal with at times. You know what I mean? Life is a lot to deal with, but what you need to understand is there's people out there going through worse than you. And as I say, with me, anything I'm going through, I always say I still got life. So it's like, I'm still living, I'm still breathing, which a lot of people ain't. A lot of people would love the chance to be unearthed, you know what I mean? So I always keep that in thought and just like not be so hard on myself then, you know what I'm saying? So I would say it's for anyone who's, as they go through anything, you know, we just want to let you know that, you know, you're not alone. You know, everyone goes through things on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? As I say, everyone, no one's perfect. So don't ever, you know, when life put you down, don't ever stay down. Keep positive same way, you know, and get up in a positive mood, positive vibes. Even when you're going through it, keep a smile on your face and just stick at it. You know what I'm saying? Just stick at it. Because life is what you make it at the end of the day. So there's no point staying down and being depressed. And I mean, you got a lot of things to accomplish. Just keep going, keep working. You know, it's never easy. You're gonna have rocky roads. You're gonna have good times, sad times, bad times. Feel me? That's life. So, whatever it is, man, just keep the faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Never stay down. And you're not the only one. You're not the only one that's going through it. You know, I've been through depression. He's been through depression.
Still fighting it.
Bro,
Still
man,
fighting
hey,
it.
there's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And people might see me, like, look at me. Yeah, I don't really, you could never tell. Because I keep going. You know what I mean? I keep going. Because if I'm down, yeah, who's gonna, you know what I mean? Who's gonna uplift me? You have to find that within yourself to want to uplift yourself. Yeah, it's good for others to help, but you know what I mean? You have to want to uplift yourself as well for it to work. So thank you lot for watching. If you like the video, please comment, share and subscribe. And what is it doing? Is that the learning to drive? Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope everyone stays blessed. Peace.